Welcome back to the catch up here on Cris Cyborg's YouTube channel. I am James Lynch. She is Cris Cyborg. Cris, it's been a bit, but good to be back. How's everything?
Hi, I'm excited, James. I'm happy. I just fight to unboxing fight. I'm very excited. It was a big challenge for me. I went to have a amazing camp with Benavides team. Now I come back. I'm glad to come back. I miss you.
Yes, I missed you as well. It was good to catch up. A lot has happened since then. Let's go in order here a little bit. You were at PFL Nashville last week. Looked like it was a great event. We were just talking how much we love Nashville as a city. How was that whole experience getting to go check out PFL in Nashville?
It was an amazing event. It was really nice to be there at the tournament. I have a lot of Brazilians there. I think it's five, and then some girls too. And I was very happy to be there. I have a meet with Donn, meet with the team, see Mike Kogan, everybody there. And Nashville was amazing. I have a lot of fans over there, and I have the opportunity to go to the Bitcoin museum over there. It was really nice. I loved to go to Nashville. People really happy. I enjoy it.
I didn't know there was a museum there. I got to check that out the next time I go. But you give me a good segue here. I know you also went to the Bitcoin conference. I saw so many people taking photos with you, Cris. You're a celebrity in the Bitcoin world. How cool is that to go again? Because you've gone a bunch of times over the last couple of years.
No, I think it's really important. I share a little bit. I have a lot of investments, and one of my investments is Bitcoin. So I think it was really important we can share with the fans, not just to share the fight schedule, but we can give you some tools for them for learning more about Bitcoin. I love going to the conference because you really learn and we meet different people with the same goals, and learning more about Bitcoin. And I like to share it. So it was amazing. Opened a lot of doors for me. And I'm really happy to join, and I have the opportunity to have the running for the Bitcoin. There's one group of the people run around the city the day the conference. It was really cool to have the opportunity. Have a lot of story behind, but gonna have another conference next year, and you'll be able to sign up. Just go to my website. But for sure, for you can understand about Bitcoin, you just I start to read the book, the Bitcoin Standard. I think it's really nice to read it and learn it, and you start to doing a little bit yourself. So then you'll be able to learn more.
Yeah, well said. I'm pro crypto. I love the crypto world and all that stuff. It's really great for what's going on. By the way, do have to quickly mention this because when I think of Bitcoin and I think of fighters, I think of you and I think of one other fighter, and that's Ben Askren. I know Ben's been going through a lot right now. We're rooting for you, Ben. I hope everything gets better with your health and all that. We did get an update this morning. I think things are improving, but wanted to give a quick shout out to Ben Askren and send our best to his family here from the show because we love Ben Askren. So.
And it was crazy when I see the news. I just saw him, at the conference. For sure, I just shared in my media for everybody to be praying for him, and he's recovered fast.
Let's switch over to MMA. A lot of big stuff going on. Of course, we have a new champion in the UFC, someone that you've been linked to for a while, Kayla Harrison. She defeated Juliana Pena. What did you think of Kayla's win in that main event, or co-main event, I should say, at UFC 316?
She did great. It was a great fight. And I know I have issues a little for cut to weight, but she did a great fight. Congratulations to her.
Yeah, she did great. That's kind of another question I was going to ask because, you've cut a lot of weight before. This is something when we saw you in the UFC. Do you think Kayla's going to fight at 135 much longer? It looks like a really tough cut for her. I've heard from a lot of people saying that I don't think Kayla's going to be at 135 for very long. What do you think about that?
The reality, like when you cut so much weight, you don't see, boxers doing this. Yeah. Because we get hard punches, they get damage from the be dehydrated fighting. Mm-hmm. We don't see much. Because usually the girl she's been fighting is a little bit more grappling, and she's getting her taken down. People don't defend her double leg, so she's be able to stay more on the ground than get hit hard. So, but it's really taking a lot of damage if you're taking punch and do a lot of weight cut. Mm-hmm. But I believe she's have a goal and she's there. I don't know how long much she's gonna do this, but for sure she have a goal where to go in this, but. For sure, it's not very healthy,
Were you surprised to see Amanda Nunes say that she's coming out of retirement to fight Kayla? Because I wasn't expecting this.
No, I'm not surprised. I believe she's really sad when retired really early. I think I'm not surprised she's coming back. And I'm very excited for her next fight.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. And I got to ask, you fought Amanda. You obviously know a lot about Kayla. Does Amanda win that, or do you think Kayla will defeat Nunes if Nunes comes out of retirement?
I believe like this: if Amanda be able to defend the double leg person, she's gonna beat. But if she not, I believe Kayla beat her.
Okay. Quite the endorsement there. What's going on with you? We just talked about the boxing fight, which I know went well. That's the nice thing about you is you can do MMA and boxing. What do you think your next fight's going to be? Do you think it'll be in PFL in the MMA cage, or do you think it'll be boxing? What's the latest on what's next for you, Cris?
My next fight probably I'm gonna have it soon for share for you, but gonna be MMA.
Mhm.
I'm very sounds like it's gonna be Sara Collins. She's the next one.
Okay.
She been Invicta for a while, and then I believe she's gonna be my next opponent.
Okay.
Calling, and I'm excited. I've been training. I'm happy to back to mixed martial arts.
Okay, well, there we go. Yeah, obviously, we're really excited to see you get back in the MMA cage. We got to keep up with our Portuguese saying of the week. I know we're a little late here, but it was Father's Day. I had a nice Father's Day on Sunday. How do you say in Portuguese, Happy Father's Day?
Feliz
Feliz?
Dias.
Feliz Dias?
Não, é dia. Feliz Dia dos Pais.
Feliz Dia or Spice? How you say it?
Feliz Dias dos Pais.
Feliz dos Spice.
Não, Feliz Dias
Okay, Feliz Dias
dos Pais.
dos Spice.
Yes.
Okay,
Good.
close enough. See, you know what? You can tell we haven't done this show in a while because my Portuguese is getting rusty here. So we definitely need to do this a little bit more often. Like we usually do before we close out the show, Cris, anything you got coming up, CrisCyborg.com. You got the OnlyFans as well. The CrisCyborg.com, obviously, you have the members, Q&As and all the behind the scenes stuff. Same thing with OnlyFans. A lot of insight into what you're up to behind the scenes. What do you got coming up for our viewers, Cris, that you can let us know about?
No, I'm really excited. I'm back to train jiu-jitsu again. I was really focused on boxing. I was really happy, how the fight going through the camp. How's I grow a lot in doing the camp with Benavides team. So now I'm focused a little bit back to jiu-jitsu, back a little bit mixed martial arts game, and I'm really excited for my next fight. I'm gonna be training around here and doing some appearance on other place. Maybe I got the opportunity going to Brazil, we back, but I'm really getting put together for my next fight, and I'm really happy.